Hello everyone, how are you all? This is your educator G Vijaya Manorama. Subscribe my channel Vijaya Manorama Tutorials. Okay, so today we are going to discuss a very important chapter, chemical reactions and equations. So क्या है इसमें very easy chapter it is. What are the different types of chemical reactions and equations we are going to discuss, and detailed balancing equations, everything I am going to discuss. So this is part 1. Okay, so in the previous classes you have studied about changes. Okay, so there are two different types of changes, chemical change and physical change. So physical change which can be reversible, and chemical changes where new substance is forming. So based on that type of change we observe chemical reactions, and those reactions only in the form of equations we present. Okay, so these chemical reactions are the processes in which new substance is formed, okay, with new properties. So whatever the substance is reacted, so rather than that a new substance is formed in this reaction. So during a chemical reaction, atoms of one element do not change into those of other element. Only a rearrangement of atoms takes place in a chemical reaction. Here if we see what is a chemical reaction, a chemical reaction is a process where the reactant gets converted into a product which may be under an influence of a catalyst. So ये catalyst क्या होता है? These all things also we are going to discuss in the coming classes. So a word equation shows change of reactants to products through an arrow placed in between them. So whatever the reaction takes place, that reaction we show with an arrow. So for example, in your NCERT textbook, a very easy and beautiful example is given, which we in the classes also right from 7th class onwards you might have noticed in your science lab, magnesium ribbon reaction. So when a magnesium ribbon is heated, it burns in air with a dazzling white flame to form a white powder of magnesium oxide. So वही reaction हम लोग कैसे लिखेंगे? Magnesium प्लस ऑक्सीजन. ऑक्सीजन का मतलब क्या होता है? एयर. ऑक्सीजन इज प्रेजेंट इन द एयर. दिस मैग्नीशियम इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ribbon. Okay, so these two, when it is heated, okay, when it is heated, it gives a white dazzling flame and forms white powder that is called as magnesium oxide. So actually on heating, magnesium combines with the oxygen which is present in the air to form magnesium oxide. Okay, this is only the white powder. So the burning of magnesium in air to form magnesium oxide, this is an example of chemical reaction. Okay, this is an example of chemical reaction. Chemical reaction का मतलब क्या होता है? Two different substances, they combined and the reaction took place and product is formed. So these reactions only we represent in the form of equation. So that is the next part of the chapter. First हम chemical reactions के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. So the reactants are written on the left hand side with a plus sign between them. Similarly, the products are written on the right hand side with a plus sign between them. The arrowhead points towards the products and shows the direction in the reaction. So वो कैसे होता है देखो. So what are reactants and what are products? The substances which take part in the chemical reaction are called as reactants. So यहाँ क्या है reactants जो मैंने reaction अभी बताया? Magnesium. Okay, magnesium is in the form of ribbon. Okay, and next one is oxygen. When it is heated, क्या फॉर्म हुआ यहाँ पे? मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड. व्हाट इज फॉर्म? मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड. सो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में क्या है? लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में क्या है? इसको बोलते हैं रिएक्टेंट्स. रिएक्टेंट्स. Okay, so the substances which take part in a chemical reaction is called as reactants. And the right hand side में जो new substance form हुआ है, right hand side में whatever the new substances were formed, those are called the products. Those are called as products. The new substances which are produced as a result of chemical reaction are called as products. So left hand side में जो भी substances took part in the chemical reaction, they are called as reactants, which is present in the left hand side. And the product, new substance which is produced as a result of chemical reaction, is called as product. Okay, so in detail we are going to read this. So before burning the magnesium ribbon in the air, so what they do, we have to clean by rubbing it with a sandpaper. With the sandpaper we have to clean this. This is done to remove the protective layer of magnesium oxide with a sandpaper, because when it is left it out, the oxygen layer is formed. That oxygen layer is removed with the sandpaper, so that we'll get a white dazzling light. White dazzling light is produced. Okay, white dazzling light of magnesium oxide, white color powder is formed. Okay, it is a white color powder, which in the form of powder it is formed. So this white dazzling means very bright light, bright white light, which is given out during the burning of magnesium reaction, and it is harmful also. So we must be very much careful when we are conducting this experiment. Okay, so large number of chemical reactions keep on occurring in the daily life. बहुत सारे reactions होते हैं ना daily life में, बहुत सारे reactions. Like, can you guess few examples? कैन यू गेस फ्यू एग्जाम्पल्स? आप लोग चैट में लिख सकते हो. ओके, व्हाट आर द फ्यू? सॉरिंग ऑफ द मिल्क एट रूम टेम्परेचर ड्यूरिंग समर, आपने देखा होगा. सॉरिंग ऑफ मिल्क, सॉरिंग ऑफ मिल्क. ओके, कुकिंग ऑफ फूड, कुकिंग ऑफ फूड. नेक्स्ट, डाइजेशन, डाइजेशन ऑफ फूड, digestion of food. Respiration, which takes place in the body, respiration. Okay, burning of candle wax, candle, burning of candle wax. You may think that how burning is, again the same wax only we are getting. No, we can get back the candle, you may think, but the wick which is present, the wick, this wick which produces the light, no, so only the burning of candle wax is taking place here. Wick also, when it burns, it becomes the carbon, so that won't get back, that's why it comes under chemical reaction. Ripening of fruits, ripening of fruits. ओके, बर्निंग ऑफ फ्यूल्स. ऐसे बहुत सारे रिएक्शंस हैं विच टेक्स प्लेस इन अवर डेली लाइफ. एवरी डे वी सी बर्निंग ऑफ फ्यूल्स. फर्मेंटेशन, fermentation of grapes. Okay, rusting of iron, slow process, but it is a chemical reaction, new substance is forming, rusting. So souring of milk, cooking of food, digestion which takes place in the body, respiration which takes place in the body, ripening of fruits, burning of candle wax, burning of fuels, fermentation of grapes, rusting of iron. Okay, these all comes under chemical reactions. So what is taking place in these chemical reactions? The substances which are known as reactants are converted into a new substances called as products. So here the conversion of reactants into products is only called as chemical reaction. So here we will observe few features. Okay, by observing these features only we can identify that reaction took place. So what are those? Those are called as characteristics. What are those characteristics we are going to discuss? Okay, so what are those characteristics? Okay, what are those characteristics? You can write down in the chat box. First thing, evolution of gas. Evolution of gas. Okay, evolution of gas. Next thing is not like this, बीच में लिखते हैं so that in the form of word web will get. Okay, characteristics of chemical reactions. Okay, first one बताओ. First one what I said. Evolution of gas, formation of precipitate. Okay, what is the first thing? Evolution of gas. Okay, this is the first characteristics we can find. Evolution of a gas. Next one is formation of precipitate. PPT also we can write. Precipitate. Next one is when reaction takes place, you might have noticed few in our daily life only, the change in color. Okay, by seeing that we can identify that reaction took place. After that, change in temperature, sometimes it became warm. Okay, temperature. And the next one is change in state. Okay, so first, what are the characteristics of chemical reactions? So what are these called as which comes under characteristics of chemical reactions? The conversion of reactants into the products in a chemical reaction, they were accompanied with some features, okay, which can be observed very easily in the form of evolution of gas, in the form of formation of precipitate, in the form of change in the color. By seeing the color change only we can identify that chemical reaction took place. Next one is change in temperature. Sometimes it becomes too cold, sometimes it become very hot, warm. So these all, with the change in the temperature, also by touching that test tube we can identify. Next one is change in the state. Okay, 3 states of matter: solid, liquid and gases. Based on that also we can identify this. So what are these characteristics? Few examples also we are going to discuss. In the evolution of gas, characteristic feature, this is the first characteristic feature which are involved. Most of the reactions we observe this. The chemical reaction, if we see, which takes place in the zinc granules. Okay, zinc granules plus sulfuric acid. Okay, dilute sulfuric acid. If we see, the evolution of gas takes place here. Which gas will evolve? Zinc sulfate will form and hydrogen gas. Okay, characterized by the evolution of gas of hydrogen gas. ZnSO4 plus H2. Hydrogen gas is formed. Okay, another chemical reaction you can see, sodium carbonate and dilute hydrochloric acid. So here evolution of carbon dioxide gas takes place. Okay, so another reaction you can see. Another reaction is sodium carbonate plus dilute hydrochloric acid, HCl. Okay, here which gas is evolved? Mainly our purpose of learning is mainly gas is evolving. Okay, sodium chloride it will form plus CO2. Okay, so it is not balanced. That is the next part which we will learn. So NaCl and CO2. So here CO2 gas is evolved. How you can identify that CO2 gas is evolved? How you can identify that hydrogen gas is evolved? Here the reaction took place. How you can identify in these two reactions? When the zinc granules Okay, when the zinc granules and sulfuric acid, in the dilute sulfuric acid, when you have kept the zinc granules, then the evolution of hydrogen gas you might have noticed. So we see the bubbles of hydrogen gas is formed around the conical flask. We can find, if you touch the conical flask, you will find somewhat it is hot. Okay, you will find somewhat it is hot. With that we can identify that chemical reaction took place, and there change in the temperature, okay, and also occur the hydrogen gas which is evolved. Okay, next reaction if we see, here sodium carbonate and HCl, here the sodium chloride is formed, that one you leave. Carbon dioxide gas is evolved. How can you identify that carbon dioxide gas is evolved? Okay, lime water will turn milky here. Okay, lime water will turn milky, so that we can identify that reaction took place. So before going to more and more the evolution of carbon dioxide gas which it takes place, a precipitate is formed in that, that is a solid product which separates from the solution during a chemical reaction. Okay, so that is a precipitate. It is formed by mixing the aqueous solutions of reactants, which one of the product it is insoluble in water, it is formed, that is called as the solid part which is insoluble in water is called as precipitate. So first characteristic feature is evolution of gas in these reactions we have noticed. Second one is formation of precipitate. What is the second characteristics? Formation of precipitate. Okay, formation of precipitate. When potassium iodide solution is added to the solution of lead nitrate, yellow precipitate of lead iodide is formed. Okay, here in this reaction if you see, potassium iodide, it is reacting with lead nitrate. What is formed? Potassium nitrate, lead iodide. Okay, in this reaction if we see, here if we see potassium iodide chemical reaction which takes place in between the potassium iodide and lead nitrate, it is characterized by the formation of yellow color precipitate of lead iodide. Okay, yellow color precipitate is formed. So what is precipitate? आप chat box में लिख दो. A solid product which separates out from the solution. Okay, during the reaction, okay, that is only called as precipitate. This is formation of precipitate. Here lead iodide, a yellow color precipitate is formed. So one more example we can see, barium chloride plus sulfuric acid, okay, H2SO4 gives rise to BaSO4 plus H2 plus Cl2. Okay, here what is forming? Barium sulfate is formed. Okay, so chemical reactions are between sulfuric acid and barium chloride. If you see, formation of white color precipitate of, here these colors are important which you need to remember. Few reactions only there in class 10, so those all reactions along with the product of the color product's color also, if you remember, it is easy. Okay, so right from the beginning only you have to remember this. So what is precipitation? Here precipitate, white color precipitate is formed, here yellow color precipitate is formed. So precipitation is the formation of an insoluble product. Insoluble product is formed, no? So when colorless solution of, here in this case if we see colorless solution of lead nitrate and potassium iodide is mixed, so yellow color precipitate of lead iodide is formed. Here sulfuric acid and barium chloride, when it is reacted, it formed a white color precipitate of barium sulfate. Okay, this is the second characteristic feature. Third one is change in color. It is easily identified by changing in color. Okay, change in color, if we see, if you take the potassium permanganate solution, citric acid, lemon you can use, it will change the color. The chemical reaction which it takes place in between the citric acid in the lemon you can take, and dilute potassium permanganate. Okay, potassium permanganate, it is purple in color, no? Manganate. Okay, so this reaction change in the color purple to colorless. Potassium permanganate is only purple color. So here citric acid, when you have added, it becomes colorless. Okay, so you can use the lemon juice for this citric acid and the reaction you can see. Next one, the reaction between the, you can go for the sulfur dioxide gas, and it is there in the textbook, you can just go through. Acidified potassium dichromate, change in the color from orange to green in color. Orange to green in color. When sulfur dioxide gas is passed through the potassium dichromate solution, the orange color of potassium dichromate is changes into green color. Okay, orange to, when sulfur dioxide gas, okay, when sulfur dioxide gas is passed through potassium dichromate. Okay, here it is purple color changes into colorless. Here it is orange color, this solution changes into green color. Okay, so with this color change we can identify and tell that yes, chemical reaction took place. Okay, so abhi tak how many three characteristics we have read? What is the first one? Evolution of gas. Second one is formation of precipitate, and third one is change in color. So during the reaction, in the first characteristics I told, in the first characteristic what I told, when zinc granules and sulfuric acid, it become little warm, no? So it means change in temperature. Okay, what is the fourth characteristic? It is change in temperature. Okay, so some chemical reactions can be characterized with the change in the temperature. Here in the change in the temperature part also, if we see, there are two types of reactions we get. One is exothermic reaction. Second one is endothermic reaction. Okay, zinc granules and dilute sulfuric acid, that reaction only you can see. Chemical reaction, when carbon burns in the air, carbon dioxide releases lots of heat. These all are in that only. In the quicklime, okay, quicklime, calcium, quicklime and water to form slaked lime. Here you can find the rise in the temperature. Okay, so when you see this rise in temperature, it is exothermic. Okay, when you see the rise in temperature, it is exothermic. Means rise in temperature means heat is produced. That's why you feel hot, right? So heat is produced. So many other reactions also there where heat is absorbed. Exo, the sound itself, you can identify that something is leaving out, something is produced. Okay, so rise in the temperature is exothermic reaction, heat is produced there. So next reaction is endothermic reaction, because here also change in the temperature taking place, either it is rising or lowering. Understand? So here in this case, quick lime, when it is reacting with the water, slaked lime, heat is produced means temperature is raised, that comes under exothermic reaction. Next one is, next reaction you can see, barium hydroxide, barium hydroxide plus ammonium chloride, ammonium chloride. What is formed, you can tell in the chat box, क्या form होगा यहाँ पे, barium hydroxide and ammonium chloride. Barium chloride is formed, plus ammonia plus water. Okay, here you can find fall in temperature. Fall in temperature. Fall in temperature means heat is absorbed. Fall in temperature, heat is absorbed. Okay. Okay. So this is change in temperature. So here also change, the changing of temperature, if it is falling down, the temperature is falling down, it is called as endothermic reaction. If the temperature is raising, it is exothermic reaction. Okay, so this is very important topic actually, change in the temperature. So many reactions we will see in the further classes. Next one is change in the state. What are the 4 characteristics which we have learned? Change in temperature, change in color, formation of precipitate and evolution of gas. And the last but not the least, here we are going to learn so much about this chapter. Each and every chapter in detail I am going to teach you. So change in state. How many states of matter are there? How many states of matter is there? Solid, liquid, gas. Okay, this is another characteristic feature. The combustion reaction, change in the state, if you see, the combustion reaction of the candle wax. Okay, combustion reaction of candle wax, which is characterized by the change in the state from solid to liquid and gas. Okay, wax is combustion of candle wax. Okay, here wax is solid. So water droplets or the vapor which it forms. Okay, vapor is liquid. Okay, carbon dioxide which is produced, CO2 which it is produced during that is gas. Okay, change in the state. More than one characteristics we find. There are some reactions where more than one characteristic we find. So here the example, when wax is burned, okay, then water and carbon dioxide both are formed. So wax is the solid, water is a liquid and carbon dioxide is a gas. It means that during this combustion reaction, the physical state changes from solid to liquid to gas. The physical state changes from solid to liquid to gas. Understood? So few reactions are there where so many other characteristics also we find. the chemical reaction in between the zinc granules and which we have noticed already, raise in temperature, I told no. So during that zinc granules and dilute sulfuric acid reaction, here two different things were formed: evolution of gas and change in temperature. Okay, so two characteristics we found: the chemical reaction between potassium iodide and lead nitrate. Okay, in this reaction also we have noticed two things. First one is precipitate. First one is formation of PPT, precipitate, and change in color. Okay. Okay. So define two examples where you can find multiple characteristics in the chemical reaction. If any such question you get, you have to show these two reactions in detail. What are the characteristics changed, those all things you need to mention. Understand? So how do we identify the chemical reaction took place? So this, whatever the chemical reactions takes place, it is purely based on the law of conservation of mass. Matter can neither be created nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction, that you need to remember. Okay, so according to the law of conservation of mass, these all chemical reactions takes place. So that's what balancing equation in the further classes whichever we will learn. So there you can identify what this law means. Okay, so according to reactions, there are four factors according to chemical reactions we can identify based on these four factors, and fifth factor also we have learned, right? So we have learned the fifth factor also, that also we need to include here. Okay, I'll also draw the box here. So change in the state, change in the color, evolution of gas, and change in temperature. Next one is formation of precipitate. Okay, formation of precipitate, change in state, change in color, evolution of gas, change in temperature, and formation of precipitate. Tomorrow, in the next video, I am going to upload about, I am going to explain you about the chemical equations. Okay, hope all of you are doing well. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe my channel Vijaya Manorama Tutorials. Okay.